Hello viewers, myself Amarnath. So today we are going to learn about the Otto cycle. So in this video we are going to learn about the PV diagram of the Otto cycle, TS diagram of the Otto cycle, as well as the processes in Otto cycle, as well as the practical applications of the Otto cycle. So basically, what is the Otto cycle? It is the cyclic representation of the petrol engines, that is nothing but the spark ignition engines, which consist of the spark plugs into the engines. So this was invented by the scientist Nicholas Otto in 1876. Now, as we know about the Otto cycle, so we are going to talk about the 4 strokes in the engine. The first one is the intake stroke, the second one is the compression stroke, the third one is the power stroke, and the last one is the exhaust stroke. Otto cycle is designed to maximize the efficiency of internal combustion engines, that is nothing but the IC engines. The Otto cycle is the more realistic representation of how internal engines actually operates. But there is a difference between the Carnot as well as the Otto cycle. The Carnot cycle tells us that it is the most efficient theoretical thermodynamic cycle. It is impractical for the real engines.
Hi, myself Abhishek More. Previously we see in engine there are 4 steps. Now we see the PV diagram of that steps. Now we see in the screen the graph X represents the volume and Y represents the pressure. Now we see the step by step that process. First is intake process where OA is represents. After that A to B compression where volume and at reducing volume and increasing pressure. After B to C, at a constant volume, pressure is increasing because of the combustion. After C to D, the power strokes where pressure is decreasing and volume is increasing. After exhaust is happen where the constant volume. Now in D to A process, at a constant volume, pressure is decreasing because of the exhaust. Now we will see the position of piston during the process. First process is intake, where pistons move TDC to BDC, where air goes into the cylinder. After that, the compression process takes place, where pistons move from BDC to TDC with increasing pressure. After that, the combustion process occurs, where the pistons remains at original position, and after the power stroke, the pistons move from TDC to BDC. Okay. After that, the process is exhaust process, where pistons move from BDC to TDC.
Myself Shivaji Shevale. We are discussing PV diagram as you know, and after that we are discussing TS diagram of the Otto cycle. What is the TS diagram? TS diagram is nothing but temperature versus entropy diagram. Temperature is plotted in the y direction, y axis, and entropy is plotted in the x direction, x axis. You can see from the graph, from 0 to 1, it is a suction process. In that, temperature will constant and entropy will increase. And after that, 1 to 2, it is the compression process. In that, temperature will increase and entropy will decrease. In that process, after that, 2 to 3, it is the combustion process. In that process, temperature will increase and entropy will constant. After that, from 3 to 4, temperature will decrease and entropy will increase. That is the expansion process. After that, exhaust process will happen from 4 to 1. In that process, heat will go outside and temperature will decrease and entropy will remain constant. In combustion process from 2 to 3, heat will added in the engine, and in process 4 to 1, exhaust process, heat will released from the engine. Process 2 to 3 is called isentropic compression. Process 3 to 4 is called isentropic expansion, and process 4 to 1 is also called isochoric heat addition. That is the TS diagram of the Otto cycle.
Hello everyone, myself Harsh Shetty. Now we discuss about processes in Otto cycle. First process is intake. In intake, the pistons moves down air inside the cylinder. Now second process is compression. In compression, the pistons moves up and compress the air. Now third process is power. In power, the mixture is ignited, rapidly expanding and driving the piston down. Now last process is exhaust. The piston moves up, pushing the spent gases out the cylinder. Now we see about practical applications of the Otto cycle. There are many applications of the Otto cycle. First one is automobiles. Second one is motorcycles. Third one is small engine equipment.
So guys, we are going to have a brief summary of the Otto cycle, an ideal thermodynamic cycle which makes your gasoline fueled car to move and speed up by performing 4 piston strokes of car engines. Some key terms to remember in the Otto cycle is the cylinder, the space to which the pistons travels up and down. The second is the top dead center, the farthest point of the pistons upward travel. The bottom dead center, the farthest point of piston downwards travel. The point where the piston travels from TDC to BDC is known as the stroke length. It is the intake valve. Introduce the air and the gasoline mixture into the cylinder. The exhaust valve evacuates the unburned gases from the cylinder. The spark plugs provide the heat energy by its spark. The last one is the piston converts the heat energy into the mechanical energy, that is the rotary motion of the wheel.
Now, I hope you understand the concept of Otto cycle, the process of Otto cycle, the PV and TS diagram of Otto cycle, and the practical applications of Otto cycle.
Thank you guys for watching.
Please like.
Share
And subscribe.